Hello, how is everyone doing? We should be live right now for preseason round 4 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Normally this would be the final round of the preseason, but since we have the season expansion, we have 6 rounds of the preseason this year, as well as 18 rounds to regular season, so round 4 of 6 for the preseason, gonna start tonight. Let's get into it. Squad Strike, 5 versus 5. So let's see, first game of tonight is gonna be the Novas at the 456 Squadrons. We're gonna be on the home stage of the Squadron. The Novas, in their last game, they blew a 3-1 lead against the Natsuki Lovers. Depression with a 3 KO performance. We'll talk about the Natsuki Lovers when we get to them. The Natsuki Lovers, they're going to be playing, I think, let's see. Natsuki Lovers tonight are playing up against, I can't find them. They're going to be the second to last game tonight. They're going to be hosting the Ditto Burritos. Your full schedule for tonight is Novas versus 456 Squadron, Buffalo versus the Grand Army Republic, Miami at the Critical Crashers, Time Zone Squad at Mid-Class Nation, Detroit at JG Wentworth, Toronto at Ottawa, Carbon Show Team at Boston Brawlers, Cinnabon Splitters at the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, Your Worst Nightmare at Green Bay, the Ditto Burritos at the Natsuki Lovers, and to close out the night, Amiibo Engage versus the Chaos Corp. All rosters are the same from the previous round, with the exception of the Chaos Corp. We do have a minor roster order change for Chaos Corp, so all but one team, so 21 of the 22 teams, using the same roster order as we saw in the previous round. Alright, let's get those rosters loaded for the Novas real quick. So, come in here, grab the right Amiibo. So let's see, Novas, it should be the same order of Diabells, meh, it's him, Valorex, and A+ to me. So, where is that Zelda? Where is she? I'll do the live stream ping right when we're about to begin. So let's see, Cicada, Zelda, Diabells. Here she is. Yeah, let's see if I can reach into my phone real quick. Reach into my phone. There is Diabells. Amiibo number 2, Dabuffalo's Olimar Meh, the rookie. Gotta get a sip of water real quick. Alright, slot 3 gonna be it's him, so Penguhr's Dr. Mario. It's him. I forgot to warm up my voice during all this, so my voice is probably not gonna be the best for the first game of the night. Alright, slot 3. Slot number 4, we are gonna see up next, it's gonna be Eon 2's Link Valorex, acquired in a trade back in Season 3 from, named at the time, Very Dog's team, now known as Carbon Show's team. That turned out to be a win-win move, as both teams would improve and make it to the playoffs that season. The Novas, they would get bounced into semifinal round to Edmonton, where Carbon Show's team, known as Very Dog's team, they would actually lose to No Custody in the semifinals. So both those teams losing in the semifinals that season back in Season 3. The Novas, of course, they are your defending champions because of some other roster moves they made, especially with off-season drafting. We'll see if they can defend their title in Season number 5 when the regular season does begin. The regular season is slated to begin next week. More than likely, preseason round 5 is going to be Friday night with round 6 on Saturday. We'll see, maybe it might be Saturday, Sunday, but the regular season should begin next week, likely on Wednesday. Maybe Thursday, we'll see. Anyways, their opponent, the 456 Squadron. MLL 456 Olimar's Captain Fun Size might already be seen as the upgrade 2 error for the Olimar leadoff. We're going to see him once again being the leadoff for his team, so let's bring him in real quick. Meanwhile, let me get that link ready to send the link for the live stream, so coming in here. Amiibo number 2, it's going to be Obsesses Me Sword Fighter Cyber Sans. So let's find Cyber Sans real quick. Where is Cyber Sans? Oh, by the way, one thing I do want to mention, even though let's see, 18 of the 22 teams all have unique opponents for the preseason, but the independent teams, they play each other twice. So rounds 4, 5, 6 will be rematches of preseasons round 1, 2, and 3 for those independent teams, but the home and away stages will be reversed. So originally the first matchup between Mid-Class and Time Zone Squad was at the Time Zone Squad stage, but this time it's going to be at Mid-Class's home stage, so we'll be on Final Destination that time later on today. MLL 456's King Deity, AMC Hammer, going to be coming up right next. Alright, here is AMC Hammer. Slot number 4, we are going to see J9K's Link Mediafire. So let's bring in Mediafire real quick. And then after Media Fire, the last amiibo before we get that Discord ping out real quick. Nightmares, Pyramithroid, Grayscale, one of 2 rookies on this team. Both rookies once again starting today in the number 1 and number 5 slot. As this team, they want to make it back to the playoffs for the first time since season number 2. We'll see if they can get it done. It's going to be much easier to make it into the playoffs this season, so we'll see. Anyways, let me share that live stream real quick. Come over here real quick. Alright, get into the Discord server as we are going to type live now. Preseason. This is the preseason. Round 4 of season 5. And enter and start. There we go. Discord has been notified. We should probably get some people joining in right now. Let me set my phone aside down here just so I can make sure the stream is running smoothly. Let's see. Turn on the brain rot, turn off the brain rot. Brain rot on. Brain rot off. Alright, everything should be working smoothly. Just a reminder, because I did forget to post this in the Discord, your stream schedule tonight is going to be Novas at the 456 Squadron, Buffalo at the Grand Army Republic, Miami at the Critical Crashers, Timeswell Squad at Mid-Class Nation, Detroit at JG Wentworth, Toronto at Ottawa, Carbon Show's team at the Boston Brawlers, Cinnabon Splitters at the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, Your Worst Nightmare at Green Bay, the Ditto Burritos at the Natsuki Lovers, and the closings off for tonight, Amiibo Engage at the Chaos Corp. But tonight, we begin with the Novas at the 456 Squadron. We're gonna see Diabells, Meh, It's Him, Valrex and A+ to me, versus Captain Funsize, Cyber Sands, AMC Hammer, Media Fire, and Grayscale. Preseason Round 4 to Season 5 starts now. And as you can see, the leadoffs, Diabells versus Captain Funsize. So, one of the greatest leadoffs in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history will be facing up against a very highly promising rookie. Gonna be a very fun matchup in that leadoff. Let's begin. Alright, and first damage is going to be dealt by the Zelda out of the parry. Forward smash immediately afterwards, going to be 0 to 27. Dash attack, it's going to be 0 to 38. Another forward smash, it's 2 to 57. So no 0 to death potential, but that is still a bunch of damage onto Captain Funsize. 80% already, and this Olimar is lightweight, so an up air could possibly be deadly, but no, it's going to be the yellow Pikmin being reflected back to the Olimar. He is currently at 90%, but it's 51 to 90 as Captain Funsize racking damage back up against Diabells. That was a forward air, a weak forward air, but this forward tail out of parry. Funsize off stage, having to come back on with only red Pikmin, and a down air from Captain Funsize. Diabells will come back onto the stage, but it's going to be 64 to 120. A down air interrupts a potential up air, but down air from the Zelda into the up air. Diabells with that leadoff win. 72% for Diabells here as Cyber Sands coming out right now, and Cyber Sands got juggled up a little bit by those up tilts. It's going to be 85 to 21 after the up smash. A second up smash. Diabells is now the one being juggled around as we're going to see neutral air. Diabells back on the ground, but no, another up tilt. Diabells trying to make her way back to the stage. No, she gets KO'd by that up smash. Here comes Dabuffalo's Olimar Myth for the Novas. It's going to be 6 to 36 right now as we're going to see the Olimar, one of the rookies for this team, the Novas, the defending champion. We're going to see whether or not the Novas can have a more stable 5-team roster. Going to be 48 to 38 right now as we see the Olimar. That's actually the white Pikmin dealing some big damage onto Cyber Sands at 87% now. We're going to see 48 to 87. This back throw, Cyber Sands off stage, and meh, he goes for the down air. It's going to be the weak hit, but Cyber Sands, he will actually come back onto the stage. 76 to 111. So a weak down air, Cyber Sands able to survive, but he won't survive that up smash. AMC Hammer coming out right now for the squadron. It is 4 versus 3 as we see 2 of the Pikmin already gone. It's going to be right now a dash attack. That's a KO right there. So this game has been back and forth so far as it's him. Penguhr Dr. Mario coming out for the Novas. Already putting AMC Hammer at 61%. Got to be 22 to 61 as we see the pill into another pill, into a down throw, into a forward air, and AMC Hammer off stage at 104% as we see him try to come back onto the stage. 22 to 105. Up smash for the deity into gonna be a back throw from It's Him. 42 to 123. AMC Hammer, that was a down air attack from It's Him. That a rare offstage move from the Dr. Mario. It's going to be 56, 70 to 123 as his King Deity is starting to take control. 70 to 123, forward tilt. It's Him, offstage again, gets hit by the Gordo, and he will be able to fall short. So AMC Hammer breaking the back and forth rotation. That's 2 KOs right now for the King Deity. It's going to be 9, 26 to 129. The Gordo right there, hitting the link. Deity going off stage. It's not going to be enough quite yet though. 40 to 139. As we see the up smash, getting rid of AMC Hammer. It is 2 versus 2. As now immediate forward smash right there from Media Fire. Quick KO onto Valorex. So A+ to me has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Novas. It's going to be 12 to 0 right now. As we see up throw, up air. Only going to be 1 up air from A+ to me. It's going to be 12 to 39. 12 to 53. As up next, we see forward smash attempted from the Byleth, but now this Link getting a good string of moves. It's going to be jab, jab, jab right here. 46 to 6-7. So as we see the first jab, jab, jab of the night, we also see a 6-7 and another KO. So A+ to me with the KO, coming down to the last amiibo, Grayscale, the rookie, gonna be the last amiibo, 4-4 for the 6 Squadron. It's gonna be 64 to 0 right now as we see switch to Mithra, another jab, jab, jab. A+ to me off stage, switches back to Pyra. It is gonna be 75 to 30 right now as Grayscale gets hit by another side B, comes back on, 75 to 42. Out of this, it's gonna be up tilt, up air, 75 to 64. Side B again from A+ to me, 75 to 82. As we see down tilt, up special from Grayscale, who is currently a Mithra right now, 97 to 82. But this down smash right here will result in a KO in the 456 Squadron. They're gonna win this game 5 to 4. Alright, so a win from this team here using their starters against the Novas, who are also using their starters in this preseason match. As you can see, it was going to be beautiful back and forth action, but AMC Hammer turns the game around towards the other way, and it's back and forth in favor of the Squadron. They win this one 5 to 4. Diebells with that lead-off win against Captain Funsize. We'll see what Captain Funsize can do in the regular season. They possibly upgrade to Error for the Squadron as this team. They want to make it back to the playoffs for the first time since season number 2. As for the Novas, nothing to worry about right now. It's only the preseason. They still have 2 more preseason games after this. Get the roster ready, get the roster in shape, because they have a title to defend. Alright. Let's get that screenshot real quick. Actually, let's go to home screen real quick. Get one screenshot here, and then... No, I want to go back to the home screen. Okay, now we're going to get a screenshot here. So, screenshot here. Alright, coming up next when we come back from the small break, Buffalo at Grand Army of the Republic. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be our second match of the night as we have the Buffalo Amiibashers versus Grand Army of the Republic. So, we have no changes to the roster orders from the previous round, so it's going to be Bubble Base, I Don't Love You, Pity Bitch, Bloom, and the Farm for Buffalo versus Lucero, Flavor City, Vibin, Betterness, and Ascent MLL for Grand Army of the Republic, formerly known as Edmonton. Alright, let's get started with this match right here, as we're going to be back on 4th side Battlefield form. This is going to be the second time the stage has been used since Season 2 when the Novas, your defending champion, formerly used this stage. Alright, let's get started. As you can see, both of these teams have a good chunk of off-season additions in both free agency, waivers, and the draft. So these rosters are looking a bit different than what they did last season. Buffalo, they want to make it back to the playoffs. They've been in the playoffs, let's see. They made it to the playoffs last season. Their general manager did make it to the playoffs in Season 3 when he was managing Very Dog's team, now known as Carbon Show's team. As for Grand Army of the Republic, new owner, new name, new look, new everything, new home stage, but they still want to win their second championship in franchise history. But first, they need to make it back to the playoffs. Let's begin. Alright, and the first damage is going to be dealt by the Link with a bit of a forward air. Not both hits landing, but up special goes unpunished. Weird decision right there from the Brawler, just stay on the ground. It's going to be 23-0 right now. Forward smash making it 23 each right now as Link comes back onto the stage. But that forward smash is going to be falling short as Link gets his own forward smash. It's going to be 45-65 to 23 right now in Bubble Base. He should be able to come back onto the stage. He still has a helicopter kick, even though some of his specials are a bit different than most Brawlers. Going to be 78, 83, 100, and that's a KO from Lucero. So Lucero at 62% able to get that lead-off win against Bubble Base. It's going to be 23, 28, 62 against I Don't Love You. He spent his last 2 seasons with the Swarm before that team had folded. It's going to be 28 to 108. I Don't Love You, one of the more protective members of that team, especially in their Season 3 run. It's going to be 39 to 108 as we see the King Deity. It's going to be 53, 69. This Link dealing some big damage right here. Going to be the King Deity. He comes back onto the stage. It's going to be 70 to 121 right now as we see up tilt. Link able to survive to Lucero. He gets hit by the down smash, and that's a KO from I Don't Love You. It is 4 versus 4. Now we have King Deity versus King Deity. Flavor City. He loves to taunt, and he is supposed to be a replacement for Crouch for this team after Crouch departure in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. It is 124 to 13 right now as to see forward tilt, side B, not going to land, that spitball going to miss. 124 to 38 as we see us on stage up B. Weird decision from Flavor City. It's going to be Gordo not able to hit back. Both of these DDs, they do like to use those Gordos on stage. It's 135 to 65 right now as we see that he let go of the spit button early. 135 to 88 right now, so we're going to see just the forward tilt from I Don't Love You. 135 to 97, that Gordo misses from Flavor City. 135 to 111, spitball misses from I Don't Love You. It's going to be forward air's just missing, neutral air finally hits. 135 to 127. This neutral air from Flavor City able to interrupt the up smash. It's 150 to 134 as the DDs on stage. A down air right there from Flavor City. 2 KOs from this King DD. Actually, no, just 1 KO. So it's going to be 0 to 152 with the Dark Pit. Trying to go deep off stage. He will not get it. It's going to be 0 to 157. The forward smash missing. It's going to be 23 to 157 as we see forward smash here. That will KO. Flavor City has 1 KO. The other King Deity had 1 KO. So far, this game has been back and forward. 24, 39 to 14 right here as you see big charged down smash, putting the Dark Pit at 63%. 63 to 14. Up tilt, not landing. Vibin, this is his second season in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. He was a member of the rotation for Dynamic Divorce last season. Got to be 92, 107 to 25. Arguably, this Ganondorf might have been one of the biggest draft slides in the Season 4 draft. As we see him get that up smash KO right there. So that's going to be 1 KO for the Ganondorf so far. It is 0 to 37, 0 to 49 as Bloom spent his first 4 seasons in the league with, oh, that down right there. That's not going to be a strong hit, but that's going to be enough to get rid of Vibin. Bloom spent his first 4 seasons with the Cillian fans before the team had folded in the offseason. It's going to be 8 to 18 right now as Bloom, his first season with any other team, it's going to be another Classic 11 team. Actually, we're at like Classic 8 or 9 at this point. It's 8 to 53 right now. See up tilt, 8 to 66. We see down tilt, no, forward tilt into a back air. Bloom wants to have a more elevated role with this team here, so it's going to be 20, 25, 30, 40 to 94. Actually, why does it say Classic 11 team? He's with Buffalo, not Grand Army. Betterness is with Grand Army. He was part of that starting roster back when they won the championship with Edmonton, so it's going to be 55 to 117, 68 to 117. As we see, PK Fire, 79 to 117. We see the Lucas, he's trying to fish for that up smash, gets a PK Fire instead, 89 to 117. And we see down smash missing, it's going to be up. The up smash had missed from the Piranha Plant, but this one will land, so that's going to be 2 kills from Bloom. Ascent MLL, the last amiibo for Grand Army of the Republic for this match. It's going to be 110 to 7 right now. See forward tilt, up air, spike ball. Ascent already at 42%. Going to be 110 to 45 as Bloom just patiently waiting for this battle to come back onto the stage. Forward tilt, forward air, Ascent at 66. That's going to be no spike ball or poison cloud landing. We see 10 to 66 right now. That side B will hit Bloom. It's 128 to 76 as we see Ascent gets hit by the get up attack into forward throw. 128 to 104. Could Bloom possibly get a 3-kill performance here for the Buffalo Amiibashers? It's going to be 128, and he will! So Bloom gets 3 KOs for Buffalo as they win this game 5 to 3. Alright. Lucero with that leadoff win. This game was going to be back and forth in favor of the Grand Army Republic until Bloom erupted with a 3 KO performance. We will not see the farm tonight as this is going to be his first season with a different team. Last season he spent his time, him and the Dark Pit, they spent time together with Fun Gang, who missed the playoffs. We'll see if the farm could be a great replacement because they did lose Venus Buffalo in the offseason because of the bans. Alright. 3 kills from Bloom. Buffalo win this game 5 to 3. Let's get that screenshot real quick. When we come back from the small break, we're going to see Miami at the Critical Crashers. Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be our third match of the night as we have Miami versus the Critical Crashers. Same roster orders as the previous round, as we're going to see Vengeance, Yamcha, Sub-Zero, Lil Nas X, and Tim Drake for Miami going up against Chaos King, Freak, Ragatha, Informer, and Grim Knight for the Critical Crashers. Let's get rid of our info screen real quick. During the regular season, those graphics you see, they will become actual graphics, all that, stat leaders, KO leaders, all that, you know, the whole alphabet regarding that. That will be on the main screen during the intermission. We'll probably also play some music too over the current audio. We'll see. But anyways, Miami versus the Critical Crashers, that game is going to get started right now. Both of these teams, they missed the playoffs last season in their inaugural season, so we'll see what they can do in Season 2 for each of them in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League here in the 5th season of the league overall. Vengeance versus Chaos King are your leadoffs. Alright, and we are going to be on Palutena's Temple Omega Form, the home stage of the Critical Crashers, as Vengeance already has 20% onto Chaos King. Miss forward smash, down smash from Chaos King into the side B Gordo. It's going to be 34, 48 to 20 right now. Off smash, Vengeance at 60, and this Gordo right here going to be avoided. No, the Lucario jumps into the Gordo. It's going to be 72 to 48 right now. Tries going for that downer, but just a little too high for that. 88 to 48. Side tilt right here, the forward tilt. I think that's going to put this Lucario at half aura now, as we have 98 to 65, and Lucario gets hit on the way back. I don't remember if it's half aura at 95 or 105, as you see back throw into, still trying to go off stage, but keeps getting hit by those forward airs from this King Dedede. It's 135 to 78 right now. It's Lucario. He's going to get hit by this Gordo. It's 150 to 78 as he gets hit by that Gordo, and that's going to be a leadoff win for Chaos King. Yamcha coming out right now for Miami. We see the forward smash. 104 for Chaos King, trying to come back on. Yamcha currently has no bars on the punch meter, and that's going to be an armored down smash. Chaos King will be able to come back to the stage. No! Gets hit by the down smash. Yamcha has a KO right here. It is 4 versus 4. Going to be 42 to 0 right now. It's Freak dealing big damage onto the Little Mac, and we're going to see Little Mac coming back onto the stage. I really thought Freak had it right there to be able to possibly get a quick KO, but no. Yamcha, he has a KO meter right now. Can he use it? He is going to. He had 2 opportunities. He uses it, but it's going to be a weak hit right there, as we see parry, down tilt, 93 to 36 to 49. Bit of a weird interaction right there, as well as a weird decision on when to use that KO punch from the Little Mag. He could have used it right there after the hero had missed the fireball, but instead it's 93 to 100 right now, as Yamcha trying to get his second KO right here. Freak wants to get his first of this match. We see the forward tilt. Freak off stage right now, should have enough mana to come back onto the stage, way more than enough. Yamcha is about 4 bars away from having a second KO punch, 3 bars away. If he can make it back onto the stage, he will. Gonna be 134 to 116. Yamcha misses a fast check, but only 2 forward tilts. He got the KO meter, but unable to use it because Yamcha will get KO'd. Some Sub-Zero coming out right now for Miami. It's going to be 30 to 126. Freak has a Richter off stage, and Richter comes back onto the stage just barely. Going to be 39, 46, 59 to 126. Sizz is going to miss. So Sizz, it's going to be 59 to 141, and the Axe missing the hero. 59 to 141 still, as we see a forward throw. Able to KO from the Richter. 3 versus 3. Forward smash getting shielded right here as Ragatha comes out for the Critical Crashers. It's going to be 64. Down throw. Do we see a back air? We don't see a back air. Instead, an up smash. Sub-Zero at 93, 96. Forward smash. Going to send Sub-Zero off stage, and he is going to fall short. So Ragatha with that down air, even though it's the weak down air, still able to get the job done to get rid of Sub-Zero. It's going to be 2 versus 3 as this game so far has been back and forth. Lil Nas X out here for Miami right now. #1 overall pick in the Season 4 draft. Going to be 35 to 47 right now. So see down throw, back air missing. 50 to 55. It's going to be Ragatha slowly walking, forward smash, Lil Nas X off stage, and we see the Zelda trying to threaten with something, does not ultimately use it aerial, as we see forward tilt from the Young Link, Toon Link actually, down throw, back air, no, it's going to be up air, which misses, going to be forward smash here, 100 to 6-7 for Ragatha. Ragatha at 6-7, gonna get a forward throw, 113 to 6-7, as we see the young Toon Link coming back onto the stage, but forward smash in the other direction, that will actually KO. So Tim Drake for Miami has a 1 versus 3 situation, getting some damage onto Ragatha. 97 right now for her. It's gonna be up throw into up air, 36 to 97, as we have forward smash. That's gonna miss. 50 to 97, 61 to 97. Up air missing from Ragatha, but now we have down throw. Do we see a back air? We see the up air. Tim Drake at 99%. It is 99 to 116 as we see gonna be down air from Tim Drake. 104 to 131 as the Zelda trying to come back onto the stage. We see just a backdoor right here, and that will be the dagger for the Critical Crashers. They're gonna win this game 5 to 2. Ragatha getting 3 KOs in this match for Critical Crashers. That's gonna be huge. Yeah, Ragatha straight up just got 3 KOs for the Critical Crashers. It was going to be back and forth action until Ragatha just exploded. So no Informer, no Grim Knight, Freak and Chaos King get 1 KO each, including Chaos King's lead off. A 5 to 2 victory for the Critical Crashers. They want to try to make it to the playoffs in their second season, so we'll see how they can do it. Keep in mind, even though we shrunk down from 26 to 22 teams, it's still going to be 12 teams making it into the playoffs, which means more than half of the league, 12 out of 22 teams, will be in the playoffs when we finish all 18 games of the regular season, so it will be easier to get into the dance. Alright. 5-2 victory for the Critical Crashers over the Miami 69ers. Coming up next when we come back from this break, and I'm going to get water during this break, so it's going to be a tiny bit longer, the Time Zone Squad at Mid-Class Nation.
Pokemon Trainer. Ivan.
welcome back to the Squad Strike Middle Draft League. This is going to be our 4th match of the night as we're going to have the Time Zone Squad versus Mid-Class Nation. So, as mentioned earlier, with the independent teams, they do play each other twice in this preseason as all 4 independent teams do play each other. So that's the Time Zone Squad, Mid-Class Nation, the Cinnamon Splitters, and I believe the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, your 4 independent teams. They are not a member of the division, so when the regular season comes, they're just going to play the other 18 teams once, while the all 18 teams, they play the independent teams 4 times, plus weird funky scheduling with each other. I believe you do like a few division games here, all that. You play everyone in your division twice. Weird, complicated, funky stuff. We'll explain that when the regular season does begin, but alright. The Time Zone Squad, same roster order as last time, so it's going to be Rin Penrose, Abby, Aegislash, Reichskop, and Yo, Side B, versus Scorpion, Spooky, Valerios, Urshifu, and Headstrong. Preseason round 4, game number 4, is going to start right now. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Press those buttons real quick. Rin versus Scorpion are going to be your leadoffs. We'll see what happens. And we are on final destination for the Mid-Class Nation. That is their home stage, as right now, first damage being dealt by the Simon, 12-17. After the down smash, it's going to be forward smash missing from Rin into a forward tilt, but forward smash right here, Scorpion. So we're going to see Rin try to go off stage. It's going to be 22-37. We see the forward tilt not landing. 37 each right now is the cross. It's going to be parried, but holy water into down throw, into forward air. Rin off stage and deep. She should be able to come back. She will, but it's 82-46 right now. We see that cross getting parried. We're going to see another cross. That one will hit Rin. 91-46 as we see down tilt from Rin. 91-67. Scorpion at 67%. We see Rin try and come back onto the stage. She does. 104-75. Down smash out of the missed side. Forward smash from Rin. Going to be 118-75. Sorry, Scorpion was the one who got the down smash. 118-86 as we see forward tilt from Rin. We don't see her go off stage, but we do see a forward smash, and Rin gets a leadoff win. So it's going to be Rin versus Spooky right now. Rin is at 128, so best she could possibly do is most likely get a little bit of damage onto Spooky before she gets KO'd. So Abby versus Spooky. Right now, Rin and Abby are competing for the backup leader position. Going to be 8-49 right now, but I do believe that is one of the first leadoff ones by anyone on the Time Zone Squad so far this preseason. 24, 34, 36-52 right now. Spooky trying to go off stage against the Smeezor fighter. Flurry, 46-56, and we see neutral air missing. So Abby able to come back onto the stage. 46, going to be down throw right here into forward air from Abby. 56-68. We see the side special that make this 74-68. Abby coming back onto the stage. I see down special now, 74-85. We see flurry from the Meta Knight, 84-85. Side B will miss, gets hit by a down special. Gonna be out of parry. No, down smash from the Meta Knight into a side B, and that will be a KO right there for Spooky. 2 KOs right now for the Meta Knight as Aegislash coming out for the Time Zone Squad. It is 0-119. We're going to see up next, it's going to be the forward tilt, dash attack into up air. Going to be neutral air, and that neutral air will get rid of the Meta Knight. 3 versus 3 right now. It's going to be Aegislash versus Valerios. Valerios, he spent the last 3 seasons with the 456 Squadron, regressing with each season. We'll see if he can bounce back here with a new team, the expansion franchise Mid-Class Nation. 94-10% as we're going to see just miss forward tilt, down tilt into up special. 94-41 as Aegislash had taken some big damage against this hero. 104-41. We see side B. Aegislash still needs to come back onto the stage, and Mithra, she will come back onto the stage as the Mithra. Forward tilt, other direction, now with a jump, and comes back onto the stage. 137-41. Neutral B, 158-41. Fireball, to avoid the fireball, switching to Pyra, a bit of a genius move right there, but she does get KO'd. Reichskop coming out right now for the Time Zone Squad. 14-41 right now. Down tilt, Hadouken. Fireball, 14-77 as we see no Shuriken in that combo. 32-81. 46-81. Forward smash getting shielded. Gonna be out of the parry, a side special into a jump, but nothing from the jump from the Ryu. 56-97. We see down tilt, Fireball. 56-118. Into gonna be side B from this hero. 74-118 right now as we see up next the Ryu. He goes for the Hadouken, he goes for the up air. The Hadouken interrupted the hero's fireball charge. As we see down tilt, now we see forward tilt, but down smash right here from the hero. 90-148. Back air, finally getting rid of Valerios. Urshifu coming out right now. Lucille's Banjo-Kazooie for this team. He was not really considered a starter before season number 4, but then Fun Gang had picked up Urshifu in the expansion draft and used the Banjo in all 16 games. And now Mid-Class Nation, they want to see what they can get out of this Banjo-Kazooie. He's been in the league all 5 seasons, but he had not really started since season 1 back with Toronto. Yo, side B, gonna be the last meal for the Time Zone Squad. It is a 1 versus 2 situation for the team, 29 to 79. As you see, 39 to 79, Time Zone Squad, the Charizard is gonna have to come back onto the stage after missing that Flare Blitz, 45 to 79. 57 to 79, as we see, no switch to Squirtle quite yet. Charizard off stage at 90%. It is 93 to 105. Both Amiibo try and come back onto the stage. Charizard with the back throw, 99 to 117. This Charizard needs to reduce how much damage it takes from its own Flare Blitzes, but that's going to be a KO right there. It's going to come down to the last Amiibo as Headstrong. We have yet to see the number 1 overall pick in the draft make their appearance, but here is the 2nd round pick as he gets that KO right there in Mid-Class Nation. They're going to split the preseason series with the Time Zone Squad as they win this game 5 to 4. And if we take a look at this game right here, Rin with that leadoff win, but Spooky turning things around, and after that, it just became beautiful back and forth action. Not all the way though. Everyone except Scorpion and Abby get 1 KO right here. So we'll see what the Time Zone Squad does. There's 2 games remaining as both Rin and Abby have gotten 1-2 leadoffs each with their team. The Time Zone Squad, they are having those 2 Amiibo compete for the backup leadoff slot. Alright. Let me get one screenshot real quick. When we come back from this break, Mid-Class Nation, by the way, they have 7 Amiibo on their roster. The number 1 overall pick in the Season 5 draft, Dr. Snip, has yet to make his appearance. There's also a Ryu in the back by the name of What the Punch, but who knows, with all of these preseason cuts, maybe we see some of these Amiibo ending up on Mid-Class Nation's roster, maybe JJ Wentworth, who only has 6 Amiibo on their team respectively. We'll see. But when we come back from this break, we are actually going to see JJ Wentworth as they host Detroit. That's going to be coming up next in just a few moments.
One strike. TDD.
Welcome back to the Squad Truck Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be match number 5 of the night as we have Detroit versus JG Wentworth. Detroit, they made it to the Eastern Conference Finals last season before losing to the Novas. They want to make it to the championship game once for all this season. They've been to the semifinals twice in Squad Truck Amiibo Draft League history. They had the MVP last season in Farmed, but because of some offseason bans issued, Failnaught is here to replace Farmed as Failnaught's former team Dynamic Divorce was also removed from the league. As for JG Wentworth, it's going to be more or less the same roster. Slime God is here on JG Wentworth. Got picked up by some claims. As we see for Detroit, it's going to be Herobrine, Bloodflame, Failnaught, Coming At Ya, and Dandori. As for JG Wentworth, Pantwan, Channing Tatum, Smooth Criminal, JJ Vance, and Slime God. We saw Smooth Criminal pop up in the previous preseason round, and Pantwan, rare leadoff loss for this second year Amiibo who had a historical rookie season, most leadoff wins in a single regular season. We'll see with the expanded format whether or not he would be able to possibly beat his own record, or if that record is going to hold for a very long time in this league. Alright. Your leadoffs are a Mii Sword Fighter versus a Mii Sword Fighter, Herobrine versus Pantwan. Gonna be very interesting, but let's get started. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Press those A buttons one more time, and begin. Alright, Mii Sword Fighter versus Mii Sword Fighter as leadoff as Pantwan takes damage first. Herobrine already putting Pantwan at 30, 49. We see this Mii Sword Fighter gonna be down B's clanking into down B from Pantwan, into up throw. Do we see up air? We see off smash instead. 38 to 49. Up throw, off smash again, 54 to 49. That is 54 unanswered damage from Pantwan, 69 now. Herobrine off stage, having come back onto the stage. You see Blurring Blade dealing some damage. That is now 79 unanswered damage from Pantwan. Finally gets responded with a down smash, 89 to 65. Off smash right here. Herobrine at 101. Blurring Blade, that's gonna hit 111 to 65. As you see Herobrine coming back onto the stage, 111 to 76. Down B, gonna be 127 to 76. We're gonna wait for this Mii Sword Fighter. He, out of the parry, gets that down tilt into up smash right here, and Pantwan gets a leadoff win against Herobrine. Now Bloodflame coming out for Detroit right now. We saw Bloodflame self-destruct in the previous round for Detroit. We'll see what she does here as it's going to be coming back onto the stage. 15, 30 to 76. Bloodflame coming back onto the ledge. We're going to wait with down smash. 30 to 89. Bloodflame going to switch to Mithra. It's going to be 30 to 94. Neutral be in the opposite direction. Pantwan off stage. Going to go a little bit high, and off smash is going to miss from Bloodflame. Not sure what she was going for with that. Down to an off smash into down air from this Mii Sword Fighter. Going to be 38 to 130. Off smash here. That will be a star KO as we see Bloodflame switching to the Pyra. Alright, so Channing Tatum coming out right now for JG Wentworth. Going to be 4 versus 4, 46 to 0, 53 to 0 in terms of damage as Bloodflame just jumping into these fireballs, the Hadoukens, and now the forward tilt coming back onto the stage at 74, 87 right now for Bloodflame. Forward smash, Bloodflame off stage, and Bloodflame will come back onto the stage, 100. And this Trojan right here, it's going to miss actually from Channing Tatum, 105 to 19. So this could possibly give an opportunity for Bloodflame to come back. We see the foresight. We see another foresight into the up smash. 110 to 41 as Channing Tatum now taking some damage. Going to be 110 to 55. Off smash right here. 110 to 65. And this is unnecessary damage being caused by now 2 missed Shoryukens. 110 to 76. The third Shoryuken will land. Bloodflame will get KO'd, but that is big damage that Channing Tatum could have avoided had he just landed the first Shoryuken, and now it gets KO'd. 3 versus 3 between Failnaught and Smooth Criminal. This is going to be the Lylat versus the Luigi, as we see just going to be a throw into forward air, 32 to 16. With the Lylat waiting for the Luigi to come back onto the stage. Up tilt, neutral air, up tilt into the off smash. Smooth Criminal at 70%. It's going to be 32 to 70. Neutral air, dash attack, 32 to 86. As we see side B. This Luigi is struggling to come back onto the stage, and we see a perfectly placed side B for Failnaught right there. I don't know why Smooth Criminal went for that I don't know why he went for that missile. That was going to put him in the perfect space for a side B, and Failnaught is able to capitalize. That is 2 kills now for this Lylat, and JJ Vance already at 53%. Side B right here. JJ Vance is going to go high, which means another side B. No, it's a down smash actually, and Failnaught has 3 KOs for Detroit. Gonna be 45 to 16 right now. 45 to 31. Fail not. We're gonna see 45 to 31. Up smash, 51%. It's gonna be up throw into up air. 49 to 79. We see the down smash, 62 to 79. As we see this hero. Both of these Amiibo have been in the league ever since season number 1. We're gonna see just the hero try to go for some magic. Instead, it's gonna be forward tilt. Fail not. Off stage. It's 76 to 79. Back throw, 88. It's available for this hero if he can use it. 88 to 79. We see dash attack. That will get rid of Fail not. Coming at you. Coming out right now for Detroit. But it's going to be 0 to 94. Gordo going to miss against Slime Gun. 18 to 94. We see the up tilt. After the up tilt, off smash right here. And Detroit. They're going to win this game 5 to 3. Alright. So for anyone concerned that the loss of Farmed was going to result in a loss of protection for Detroit, fear not. Farmed is gone from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Fail not comes in from the Dynamic Divorce after the team folds, and he gets not 1, not 2, but 3 KOs for this Detroit team who wants to make it to the finals for the first time in franchise history. We'll see what they can do in the regular season when things come. There's still 2 more preseason games after this for Detroit. Detroit for the rest of the preseason. Let's see. They, I believe, are going to have a home game next, and in that home game, they host the 456 Squadron, another team who could possibly warm up during this preseason. Detroit will finish the preseason at Ottawa, however. Dan Dory does not need to appear. As for JG Wentworth, they still need to get things sorted out a little bit. We'll see whether or not they make it into the playoffs or not, because for the most part, this is the same starting rotation as last season. Last season, the team, I believe, went about, I think, 4 and 12, I think, or 6 and 10. Pantwan, of course, being the brightest shining star, but they do need to get a stronger rotation around Pantwan as their leadoff core. Alright. 3 KOs from Failnut, so no loss in production when going from one Lylat to another Lylat. Of course, for those of you who don't know, Failnut was chosen first overall when we did the league's inaugural draft. So the first overall #1 pick here with Detroit. This is going to be a very fun team to watch this upcoming season. We saw that huge win streak Detroit went on last season when they had Farmed going on an insane run. Could Failnut replace that production or even do even better now that he's a senior, long tenured seasoned vet, even though it's going to be a first year with a different team? We're going to find out those questions in the regular season, but when we do come back from the small little break, we're going to see Toronto versus Ottawa, a battle between 2 Canadian teams in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League.
Squad strike. Leeya and Luma.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the 6th match of the night as we have Toronto versus Ottawa. A match between the 2 remaining Canadian teams because for those of you who don't know, Edmonton relocated to become Grand Army of the Republic, meaning we're down to 2 Canadian franchises once again. So Toronto, who's been here since the very beginning, versus Ottawa, who joined in Season 3. So both of them on the east side of all things. We're going to have Sigurd, Ω, Snaketails, Kayleen, and Varam for Toronto. That's Ottawa, the home team, that's going to have Taste, Sauron, Papaya, Seraphim, and Mythos. Their leadoffs are going to be Sigurd versus Taste. Let's begin. Alright, up, left, right, down, A. Let's press the A button one more time. Link versus Ganondorf leadoff. We'll see how this goes. Alright, and first damage is going to be a forward smash from this Link, so it's going to be 0 to 31 right now. Off special on the way back up. Taste already at 54%. We're going to see forward smash getting shooted, and now it's going to be side B. So first damage from Taste onto the Link. 15 to 68 right now as Sigurd going to get hit. It's going to be forward smash getting shooted right here, but now up throw into up air. Taste at 95%. Going to be back air, but now down special. Going to make this 45 to 110. Taste is going to be too far no matter what happens here, and he gets KO'd by the forward smash actually. So a forward air from Sigurd, gonna make this a leadoff win, a huge leadoff win for the Link, as now we see Sauron coming out right now for Ottawa, 72 to 8 as a fireball, getting some damage right there onto the Link from the Sephiroth. It's gonna be 80 to 20 right now. Forward smash, Sauron off stage. The Link does not do anything off stage. A little bit of air dashing. Jab, jab, jab from the Sephiroth. 90 to 44. Up tilt, able to catch the Link jumping after the ledge. We're gonna see just the Link gonna be down throw into up air. 106 to 66. 119 to 66 as the Link trying to come back onto the stage. We're gonna have the back there into, do we see forward air? We don't see the forward air. Actually, it does collide. Sephiroth at 87%. The wing is now active. 138 to 87. Side B gonna be off special out of that parry for the Sephiroth into a forward tilt. Sauron does get a KO. So Ω coming out right now for Toronto. This is gonna be Luckman's Rosalina amiibo, already taking 32% against the Sephiroth. Now we see no fireball actually. 32 to 92 it remains as the Rosalina coming from the air, able to get a forward smash, and that will be a KO. So 4 versus 3 right now. Papaya, who's led Ottawa in KOs in the last 2 seasons, gonna be out for this team right now. 61 to 7, 19 to 7. Sorry, 79 to 7. We're gonna see the Rosalina off smash, but gets hit by the forward air on the way back. We see down special getting shielded. Luma is no longer an option for a small amount of time as we see forward smash right here. 94 to 27, 107 to 47 as the spike ball misses. Jab, jab, jab from the Piranha Plant. 115 to 47 as we see just this Piranha Plant needs to avoid both Rosalina and the Luma. 148 to 47, 148 to 55 as we see that would have been a good opportunity for a punch right there, but Rosalina blows it and gets hit by the out smash. Snaketails gonna come right out for Toronto right now. This is another team that needs to make up for the production of a lost MVP. They were able to bring in Snaketails from no custody after that team had folded. So we'll see what Toronto does over here. Gonna be 28 to 113, 42, 48 to 113. Snaketails coming back onto the stage. We're gonna see just up next, gonna be a forward throw. 64 to 113 as 64 to 123. So Papaya has some big damage dealt onto here, but Snaketails stood in that poison cloud, takes a bit of damage. It's at 110 right now. 110 to 34. Off smash, able to stop the bleeding a little bit, but Seraphim coming out right now for Ottawa. 122 to 0. Double switch, and now we see the up smash. 122 to 16. Forward smash, able to KO. Kayleen is going to be coming out right now for Toronto. It is 2 versus 2. Toronto, they have a Samus, they have a Sephiroth. Ottawa, they're going to have this Dark Pit and a hero in the back. 45, 55 to 32 right now. The Dark Pit gets hit by the down throw into the forward air, and we see the Samus trying to go off stage. Both of them trying to use some down air, do not land. 78 to 66 right now as we are waiting for the Samus. It's going to be just the down air right there on stage, followed by forward smash from the Dark Pit, and this should be able to, I don't think it's going to KO. The Tether able to save the Samus. That was a weak down air, a strong one, and now a forward smash. Seraphim has 2 KOs for Ottawa, as now Varam has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Toronto. 18 to 93, Up tilt gonna make it 18 to 109. We see forward smash right here from Seraphim into another forward smash, 40 to 109. As the Sephiroth comes back onto the stage, 40 to 118. We're gonna see this Dark Pit just going for the neutral air, comes back onto the stage, gonna be forward tilt, 44 to 127. It's gonna be forward smash right here, no, jab, 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 interrupting the second hit, 44 to 138. That's a side B snap, gonna be 52 to 141 as the Dark Pit fishing for that down air, gets hit by the fireball on the way back towards the stage, still trying to recover, and this up smash missed. That was a missed up smash right there to Varum. Now has the wing active. Down air will able to be KO'd for Seraphim, but now it's going to be 1 versus 1. It is 90 to 0 right now. Jab, jab, jab into going to be down smash right here, and that down smash will KO. Ottawa is going to win this match 5 to 4. Alright, a 5-4 victory for Ottawa over Toronto in this Battle of Canada. This game, as you can tell, was going to be back and forth in favor of Toronto, but Seraphim able to turn things the other way and then back and forth in favor of Ottawa. Mementos with that game-winning KO. This is going to be his first season away from the dynamic divorce. He spent his inaugural season on the bench of the boys, did not get used at all in Season 1. Season 2 joins the dynamic divorce. Played 3 seasons there, but the team folded, so Ottawa, they were able to claim him here on waivers. That is why he's here with Ottawa. Ottawa has suffered back-to-back losing seasons in their first 2 years in the league. Season 3, we want to see whether or not they can make it towards a winning record or even a playoff berth. As for Toronto, they've been to the playoffs a couple of times since joining Squad Track Amiibo Draft League, but they want to make it deeper each year. We'll see what they can do. Obviously, some of their starters were on the bench, so we did not see Nezuko or a few others playing today. 2 preseason games remain for Toronto, who needs to release 1 Amiibo between now and the start of the regular season. Let's get that screenshot real quick, and let's see. I actually do need backup real quick. When we come back from this small little break, we're going to see Carbon Show's team at the Boston Brawlers.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be match number 7 of the night as we are more than halfway through with this stream. So, just a reminder of the remaining 5 games for tonight. We have Carbon Show's team at the Boston Brawlers, Cinnabon Splitters at the Fantasy Feed Enthusiasts, Your Worst Nightmare at Green Bay, the Diddle Burritos at Natsuki Lovers, and then closing things off, Amiibo Engage at the Chaos Corp. As for this game right here, Carbon Show's team versus the Boston Brawlers, we have Bob, Sauce Alger, Soldier, Samurai X, and 910 versus Vin Diesel, Agent P, Sniffberg, Cone Zone, and Fipsh. The Boston Brawlers are the hosts for this game, so we're going to be on Hallow Bastion, regular form, but let's get started. Alright, up, left, right, down, A. Press the A button one more time. Your leadoffs are Bob versus Vin Diesel. Alright, and Bob immediately with some forward tilt damage that's going to put Vin Diesel at 40% already, and we're going to see the Gordo that's going to miss onto Vin Diesel, but it's going to be 0 to 40 already. Up tilt, up air, 0 to 64. We see the up smash, not going to land. Bob had a super strong rookie season with Carbon Show's team last year when they were named Very Dogs' team. Going to be 34 to 77. They want to see Bob continue that production this season for that team if they want to make it back into the playoffs. 60 to 77 right now. As per Vin Diesel, the Boston Brawlers, they signed him on hoping he could possibly go back to his Season 3 Swarm form, where he was the runner-up for the MVP, and he gets this Dorian KO right here against Bob. So Sauce Alger, Revenge KO right here. Another strong asset to this team, but one missing member is the Uproot, because it's an off-season bans issue to multiple trainers. Gonna be 35, 54 to 0 right now, as we have just a forward smash. Gonna be 61 to 0 right now, 61 to 5. We're gonna have the forward smash, 66, 69, as that's Pikmin damage being dealt onto Sauce Alger. It's gonna be 85 to 42. We see just the Mario, gonna be forward smashes from the Olimar, forward tilt, 85 to 53. Up next is gonna be down throw into no aerial or down B. A bit of an odd decision, even though it was close to the ledge. 111 to 61, 116, 121, as Sauce Alger taking damage from the white Pikmin gets KO'd by Agent P. So this game has been back and forth so far with Boston ahead. Gonna be 12, 27, 37 to 81 right now as Agent P took a little bit of damage in the damage trade. Soldier, Aggro on Ghost Cloud, mainly a preseason contender. Gonna be 51 to 81 right here. 76 to 81, this Cloud almost getting closer to that limit break though. 76 to 90, goes off stage with the forward air, and that will actually KO Agent P, but Soldier has to use his limit break to come back onto the stage. 101 to 13. We see the neutral air, gonna be 101 to 22 as Sniffberg out right now for the Boston Brawlers. The rookie King Deity drafted from this team, which originally trained by J9K, the same trainer behind Coming At Ya from Detroit. And this Cloud is gonna self-destruct. That's been an issue with the game since 2020, and the thing is, it wasn't even in the base game of 2018. No, that self-destruct issue got added to the game in 2020 when they added Small Battlefield. Anyways, 31 to 86 right now, 46 to 86, as we're going to see just this King Deity with the down throw. Do we see up air? We do see the up air. Sniffberg will be credited with the KO onto the Cloud since he did have to bring him off stage. Going to be 67 to 99 right now. Samurai X trying to go off stage. Gets hit by the up air. 75 to 99 as we see back throw. 92 to 99. Gordo right here, 111 to 99. We're waiting as we see just the up tilt. No, it's gonna be forward air, and Sniffberg has 2 KOs for the Boston Brawlers. 910 has a 1 versus 3. 0 to 120 as the pit tried to chase King Deity, takes a little bit of damage on the way back. Back throw right here. 13 to 133. Trying to chase the Deity off stage, gets hit by not 1, but 2 forward airs. Up throw, up air, 910 at 62%, 63. Do we see an up smash? We don't see it land. Gotta be a down air right now. 73 to 133. Could Sniffberg get a 3rd kill right here for the Boston Brawlers in this match? 101 to 133. 113 to 133. That's big damage onto this pit, and he tried to reflect it. Does not get it reflected. We see a forward throw right here. 129, 131 to 133. And this goal right here is going to miss. 132 to 133. We see another forward throw. 145, 147 to 136. It's going to be just 147. Back throw right here, and that will not be able to KO quite yet. 910 still alive at 166. It's 166 to 136, but this back throw right here will be the dagger. Sniffberg with 3 KOs for the Boston Brawlers as they win this game 5 to 2. very similar to what we saw early on. We saw Vin Diesel with that leadoff win, Agent P with a KO, but then Snifberg, in what was going to be back and forth action, erupts with 3 KOs for the Boston Brawlers. Boston is arguably the team with the strongest offseason. They were able to draft Snifberg, they brought in Phipps, they brought in Vin Diesel, they have Yummers on their roster too, who's probably going to be playing when the regular season begins, so Bufo could be used as a leadoff option too. They have a stacked roster, the Boston Brawlers. I could imagine a 6, maybe 7-man rotation, as there is also going to be, let's see, maybe Halcyon D you want to use, maybe you want to use some other Amiibo too. But this is definitely a team that uses a 6-man rotation, and Boston could make noise this upcoming season when we get started with the regular season next week. Alright. When we come back from the small little break, gotta load all the Amiibo for the next match, but when we do come back, we already got a screenshot here, we are gonna see the Cinnabon Splitters at the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts.
Squad strike.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I had the brain rot on the whole time. The entire screen was obscured. No. Okay, thank goodness it was only a preseason match. Okay, brain rot is on, brain rot is off, brain rot is on. I am so sorry about that. The entire match from the Boston Brawlers got completely obscured because I had this thing on. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, no worries, no worries. It's just gonna look very, very bad, but not to worry. It's only preseason. We make mistakes sometimes. I really gotta add like a music layer or something like that. It would definitely be easier when I add a music layer to this, so I'd remember, hey, this music's playing. It's not supposed to play. That will definitely make things easier whenever we have that, like an intermission music, all that. But okay. So I'm actually gonna remove the brain rot so I don't forget. And when we come back in a few seconds, we're gonna see the Cinnabon Splitters at the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. 4 matches remain for tonight.
Sword fighter. Whoa. Pyro. Elbow. TDD.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the 8th match of the night as we have the Cinnabon Splitters versus the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. The Cinnabon Splitters, we're going to see Mr. Ninja, Cloud Jr., Amazon Lily, Sailor Moon, and Wetstick. As for the opposing team, Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts, it's going to be Cheesecake, Eon's Pal, Your Mom, Bisclavette, and Magic Man. Let's get started. We saw the King Deity in the previous round against the Time Zone Squad just had that insane 0 to death against the last opponent for that team. We'll see what this King Deity can do in the 4th slot, but for now, the leadoffs are Mr. Ninja versus Cheesecake. And don't worry, I removed the brain rot, I was never there to begin with.
3, 2, 1, go!
We are on Smell Battlefield, gonna be already a Doria from this Ganondorf. It's gonna be 30 to 6 right now. As we see the Ganondorf, gonna be 30 to 21, 30 to 34. It's gonna be 60 to 34. Dash attack into off smash, not gonna land. 74 to 50. Now back here, right here. That will not kill Mr. Ninja. Mr. Ninja will be able to come back onto the stage. It is 98, 115 to 50 right now. This forward tilt right here, it's gonna be neutral special right here, and that will get interrupted by the get up attack. So no neutral special right there from Cheesecake. It's gonna be 116 to 71. We see Doria getting parried. This up smash gonna miss. 116 to 90 as the Ganondorf comes back onto the stage. No, he's still trying to make his way back on. He will come back on. It's gonna be 125 to 108. Off smash missing from the Mii Sword Fighter. It's gonna be forward tilt. Mr. Ninja off stage, and the Ganondorf, he tried to go for that downer right there, but does not land it. Neutral air. 150 to 115. We're gonna see Cheesecake just waiting as he goes. Does it go for off smash? He goes for the Doria. Gets that leadoff win. It's gonna be Cloud Jr. coming right now for the Cinnabon Splitters. 0 to 125. Forward tilt. 13 to 142. As we're gonna wait and see as the Ganondorf, he's gonna get hit by a side B. It's 13, 26, 45. Gonna be down air KOing a star KO as Cloud Jr. has the full limit break available. Eon's Pal coming out right now. Cloud misses the up special on the way back up, but lands it on the way down. 45 to 23. We see forward smash right here. That's gonna put some big damage onto Eon's Pal. 45 to 49 to 58 right now. Eon's Pal back onto the stage. 57 to 58. Forward smash is gonna land. 57 to 72. We see forward smash missing this time. Forward smash from the pit now. 76, 90 to 72 as the Cloud trying to use the meter to come back onto the stage. He will make his way back onto the stage, but he's gonna have to use the meter to come back recover again. 90, 102 to 82 right now as a Cloud depleted of meter. He is gonna fall short. The pit able to get that forward air to get rid of the Cloud. It's going to be 3 versus 4 right now as Amazon Lily. Carbon shows Pyramithra. Coming out right now for the Cinnabon Splitters. It's going to be 25 to 98. 36 to 98. We see a side special. It's going to make this 36 to 118. We see just the neutral B. 40 to 118. Up throw into down air actually from the Pyra. It's going to be up air, and that will be a KO. This game has been back and forth so far with the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts in the lead. Your Mom, who is temporarily next color over, gonna be 72 to 0 right now. 72 to 15. We're gonna wait for this link. It's gonna be up throw, up air into forward air. 72 to 36 as we see just gonna be off smash from the Mithra. 72 to 50 as this link gets hit by the side B from the Pyra now. 72 to 69. We're gonna wait for this up smash right here. It's gonna land. Not all the hits, but still significant damage. Gonna be 72 to 104. Do we see another up smash? It's gonna be just 72, 80 to 104. The bomb, no bomb actually. The bomb is still active onto the stage. 80 to 119. Bomb gets thrown up, and oh, that is a good way to interrupt a possible up B, which would have KO'd you by interrupting the up B with the bomb. Jab, jab, jab. 90 to 145 as Your Mom comes back onto the stage, still holding a new bomb this time. 90 to 159, and Your Mom gets hit by the side B, which triggers the bomb and gets KO'd. Bisclavette, who had a 2 KO performance, including that 0 to death last time against the Time Zone Squad, coming out right now for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. It is 121 to 0 as Amazon Lily currently has 2 KOs in this game right here. 121 to 31 right now. 121 to 40. Off smash not gonna land as the King Deity gets hit by the jab, jab, jab. 121 to 51. It's gonna be down smash. 121 to 59. Forward tilt. Amazon Lily off stage. The Gordo is gonna miss. This forward tilt will land. Not able to KO Amazon Lily, but this Gordo barely misses. Forward tilt will get the job done as Amazon Lily went too high. So Bisclavette with 1 KO so far. Sailor Moon coming out right now for the Fantasy Feet Enthusiasts. It's going to be 26 to 80. 33 to 80. Actually, I think the Prior method only had 1 KO in this game. I need to double check that. 72 to 80 right now. We see the side B. Gonna make this neutral B into, nope, no side B here. Gonna be 87 to 86. Up throw into, we're gonna see just forward air not landing. 100 to 105 as King Dedede gets the up tilt. Now she has 2 KOs. It's gonna be 0 as Wet Stick has a 1 versus 2 scenario. 0 to 131. Forward air will get rid of the King Dedede, so it will come down to the last amiibo as Magnicant Ω, CSharp's hero, coming out right now for the Fantasy Feet enthusiasts. 49, 59 to 0. Flame Slash is gonna miss though. 68, 75 to 0 as this hero finally takes a little bit of damage to respond back. It's gonna be 88 to 29, 88 to 34. We see 100 to 34, 110 to 34 as we have the hero. He has a full fireball available if he wants to use it. But forward smash right here. Magnicant Ω, 122 to 60, misses the forward air from that link. Both trying to come back onto the stage. 122 to 80, both on stage, and the off smash right here, able to interrupt the possible side B. 122 to 104, and this link gets the up smash as the Cinnabon Splitters are gonna win this game 5 to 4. Alright, so let's see what happened. Mr. Ninja loses the lead off. Amazon Lily did have 2 KOs, but so did Wet Stick, including the game winner. We see Best Corvette with 2 KOs, Cheesecakes, Eon Pal, they get 1 KO, so does Cloud Jr. Alright. Let's get that screenshot real quick. I need to get some more water because I forgot to get the big thing of water. I only have a small glass of water, meaning I need water for my last 3 games. So when we come back, final 3 games of the night, gonna be Your Worst Nightmare at Green Bay, Ditto Burritos at Natsuki Lovers, Amiibo Engage at at Chaos Corp. Those 3 games will be happening when we come back from a water break. Get water, stay hydrated, and we will see you in 2 to 3 minutes.
Squad strike.
Alright folks, I'm back from our water break. We will load the 9th match of the night shortly. 3 matches remain, 2 preseason round 4. Welcome back to the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be match number 9 of the night as we have Your Worst Nightmare versus Green Bay. So, Green Bay has never made it to the playoffs so far in their Squad Track Amiibo Draft League history. We'll see whether or not they could make it possibly here in Season 5 of the league. We see a Corno, Quadruple X, Hola Amigo, Young Thug, and Chuck E. Cheese as the roster as they host Your Worst Nightmare. Your Worst Nightmare mainly going to be the bench playing once again of Eden, TVD, Joseph Zill, Zerby, and Bap Bap. Yes, their bench has multiple starting caliber Amiibo, so that does mean for Your Worst Nightmare we won't see their actual starters, so that includes the likes of Rice, King Raru, Shion, Chroma, and Colonist. But let's see. Your Worst Nightmare, they made it to the finals. They lost 3-1 to the Novas. They want to make it back to the finals and maybe even win a championship. But we'll see what happens first. Of course, 3 preseason games remain, including this one right here. Let's get started. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Press this A buttons one more time. Your leadoffs are Eden versus a Corno. And the first damage will be dealt by a corner right here, as that's going to be the up smash. 18 to 10 right now, 35 to 10 as we see just going to be up smash, 35 to 39. These two Amiibo are going back and forth so far early in this game. It's going to be backdoor right here, 62 to 39. A Corno has been with the team all for a Corno has been with the team during the entirety of Green Bay's history, even back when they were the Starbreakers, or initially began their career with the Swarm, but got taken in the expansion draft, had back-to-back 20 KO performances, but fell off in Season 3. 87 to 90 right now, so we see just a Corno trying to get her groove back on here in Season 5 of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. 87 to 117. Side B into an up throw. Eden does have the wing available, by the way. Eden is a rookie drafted by your worst nightmare. We'll see what they want to do with the Sephiroth, who does get the leadoff win. So it's going to be 135 to 0 right now, as Quadruple X coming out right now in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League. It's going to be an up smash, and that's going to be a KO. TBD has been in the league all 5 seasons of the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League ever since season number 1. It's going to be 15 to 39. But this Piranha Plant right here, actually I think this Piranha Plant might have been a season 2 edition. I don't fully remember, but this Piranha Plant has spent their entire career with the Dynamic Divorce. 47 to 64. As we're going to see just forward smash, Quadruple X will survive, but needs to come back onto the stage, and he does come back on. It's 47 to 66. After the up smash, the second up smash is going to make it 77 to 90, and a third up smash from Quadruple X. The Link able to even up the damage, 90 each right now, as we see Spike Ball. That's not going to do anything. This up smash misses. Going to be 105 to 107 as Quadruple X comes back onto the stage. He gets there and up smash, getting parried. Up throw, that's going to land. Not able to KO quite yet, but it's going to be 105 to 122. Spike Ball missing. We're going to see forwards air. TBD is still alive at 117, coming back onto the stage safely but slowly. 117 to 138. This Piranha Plant needs to avoid going for so many poison clouds, but does get the KO here with the up throw. Alright, now that you're facing a lower percentage Amiibo, now would be more ideal to go for that lower percent, but we're going to see just 144. Oh! The Piranha Plant falls short after the neutral air from the Meta Knights. So Hola Amigo getting that KO against TBD. I think that's the first time in the Squad Track Amiibo Draft League we see a Piranha Plant getting edge guarded. 17 to 51, 26 to 75 as up smash right there from Joseph Zill. Big damage onto the Meta Knight, and only 26% this Ganondorf has. Young Thug coming out right now against your worst nightmare. Gonna be 61 to 0 right now, but able to get some good damage onto here. Jab, 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 interrupting a Doria. 72 to 0 as we see forward smash. 92 to 0. This is Young go off stage. He does try to go off stage, but does not land it. Down throw, down special. 92 to 28 as Ganondorf makes back onto the stage. 92 to 41. We are going to see Doria gonna get shielded right there. This up smash will land. 92 to 93. After a second up smash, down smash will miss from the Ganondorf, and now we see forward smash from the Young Link, able to KO. 2 versus 2 right now. Zerby coming out for your worst nightmare. He is gonna mine the stone tools, but he's gonna mine a little bit more. No, he goes for a back throw. Now he's gonna mine the iron tools. It's gonna be up smash right here from the Young Link. 16 to 125 as we see just Derby. He does not go for a mining opportunity there. He should be mining right now, but does not go for the mine. 36 to 0 as Chuck E. Cheese has a 1 versus 2 scenario for Green Bay. Penguhr's King Deity Amiibo. 71 to 12 as we see the minecart able to get some big damage onto Chuck E. Cheese. Already 63 because of the weird interaction with the minecart and the bomb. It's gonna be a bomb on the stage, and that bomb is going to explode safely. The Gordo and the minecart causing big significant damage on the Chuck E. Cheese, already at 63%, and then there was the shenanigans with the bomb, the TNT, but it does not do anything. Anyways, it is 127 to 63 right now as Zerby. Does Zerby try to go mining for the stone? Sorry, not stone, but gold. No, goes for a minecart. Market is going to catch King Deity, and that was going to be a forward smash right there, but gets interrupted by the forward air from the King Deity. 140 to 70, and gold tools are now available for this King Deity. Sorry, for the Zerby against Deity, who is at 70%. Zerby at 165 needs to be wise and careful, even though there is still the Ryu in the back. And Diamond Tool is now available for Zerby if he can land it, but no! Once again, Diamond Tool is going to prove unuseful because Zerby gets KO'd before he can even utilize the Diamond Tools. 13 to 106. 35 to 119, down to the last Amiibo. Can Chuck E. Cheese make the comeback for Green Bay? It's 46 to 119. We're to see a side B. Ryu tries to punch it back, but does not get it. It's 46 to 113. We see just a Shuriken right here, and your worst nightmare. They're able to win this game. They hold on as they win 5 to 4. All right. A 5-4 victory for your worst nightmare, and is that what I think it is? Yes, it is. Beautiful. Back and forth action. Everyone except the losing leadoff gets 1 KO, so that losing leadoff going to be a corno, but everyone else across the board, Eden, Quadruple X, TVD, Hola Amigo, Joseph Zill, Young Thug, Zerby, Chuck E. Cheese, and Bap Bap, each getting 1 KO. Alright. Let me get this sip of water real quick before we head on to the next game. When we have our next game, when we come back from this small little break, we're going to have the Ditto Burritos at the Natsuki Lovers.
Squad strike. Deep sword fight. Banjo and Kazooie. Ottawa. Alrest. Lylat. Hallow. Meta Knight. Pyra. Pokemon Trainer. Lucas.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be the 10th match of the night as we have the Ditto Burritos versus the Natsuki Lovers. The Ditto Burritos, we're going to see Ditto, Did I Do, John Peckman, Memories, and Bleh for the roster. As for the Natsuki Lovers, they had that insane comeback in the last round with 3 kills from Depression. It's the same roster order as we saw last time, so it's going to be Fred, Lore, Doomfury, Dumas, and Depression. Let's get started. Alright. Up, left, right, down, A. Your leadoffs for this match are going to be Ditto versus Fred. And the first damage is going to be dealt by Ditto here in this game. It's going to be 0 to 33 right now as Fred back onto the stage. Just a friendly reminder, since the Natsuki Lovers, they did rebrand from Red plus Blue after soysauce took full control of the team. Their home games were finally on the Xenoblade stage. It's going to be the Omega Form stage of Cloud Sea of Alrest. 18 to 59, 18 to 38, sorry, 38 to 69 right now as we're going to see just Ditto coming back onto the stage. We see forward smash, 6-7 to 6-9, and a downer right there. It's going to be Fred with that downer KO, the leadoff win against Ditto, one of the best leadoffs in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history, as Fred could he possibly be the long-term leadoff for the Natsuki Lovers here in Season 5? 18, 35 to 89. The Ditto Burritos, they need to make up for the loss of Tilted, as Did I Do, already at 65%. He started a bunch of games for the Ditto Burritos last season as they did make it to the playoffs, 65 to 118. Actually, the Ditto Burritos, they made it to the Western Conference Finals where they lost to your worst nightmare. Gonna be 83 to 0 right now. Lore off stage, tries to hit the Banjo-Kazooie, and the Banjo-Kazooie is still off stage. And the back air right there, that's gonna be Lore, W Lore with the offstage KO. It's gonna be John Pickman coming out right now for the Ditto Burritos. John Pickman started a few games for the Ditto Burritos but didn't have too much production. We'll see if he gets an increased role this season. It's going to be 0 to 75 right now. It's going to be 0 to 90. Lore has not dealt any damage onto this Olimar Amiibo. Now he finally gets the forward air into a missed side B, which John Pickman does not punish. Got to be 17 to 91. But Lore off stage, John Pickman, both Amiibo off stage, and we're going to see just both of them coming back safely onto the stage. John Pickman has 2 yellows, 1 yellow, 1 red, and the red KOs Lore. It is 3 versus 3 as Doom Yuri coming out right now. This game has been beautiful. It has been back and forth. Big damage, big comebacks already so far in this match, but mainly 1 KO performances. John Pickman already taking significant damage against Doom Yuri, 73 to 32. As we see John Pickman tries to go off stage, 73 to 32. It's going to be 91 to 32 after the side B. Up smash, missing from the Pyra. It's going to be down air from the Olimar, followed by side B. Ooh, that's the white Pickman getting some chip damage, some big damage onto Doom Yuri, 105, 117, 120 to 69. That side B right there, not able to KO John Pickman. He's going to make his way back down as he barely misses that side B from Doom Yuri, but gets hit by the up special. Doom Yuri with the KO. Memories. Cicada Steve also getting significant starts last season with the Ditto Burritos. Got to be coming out right now. 0 to 105 as we're going to see just Doom Yuri trying to come back on. It's going to be off smash missing. Jab, jab, jab from Doom Yuri. Got to be another jab, jab, jab. 20 to 105 as we see Memories coming back onto the stage. Down throw into up special from the Mithra. 44 to 105. Got to be forward air. After forward air, nothing from the Alex. It's going to be down tilt, getting teched because of the iron block still there, and the up smash. Gonna be 2 versus 2 right now. 44 to 0 right now as Dumas, an Ivysaur leading Pokemon trainer, coming out. Does not switch to Charizard that early, but takes 63 already as Charizard now coming out. But Charizard gets hit by the up smash. It's gonna be 68 to 83. Charizard tries to use the Fire Breath to come back onto the stage, but it's gonna be 77 to 83. Memories taking a little bit of chip damage. It's gonna be 82 to 83. And we see the Anvil landing on the Charizard. Still a Charizard for now, and Flare Blitz gonna miss. Charizard off stage as Alex gonna get the opportunity to mine, and a missed Flare Blitz again. Low tools while Charizard missed the 3rd Flare Blitz. 82, and Diamond is being mined right here from Alex. So Alex, while Charizard continues the blunders, getting Diamond tools against the Charizard, and there's a TNT right there, and Charizard tries to get around the TNT. 101 to 125. A big horrible set of misplays from Dumas against this Alex. It's going to be 112 to 150 as we see forward smash with the gold, the diamond tools. So we finally see an Alex utilizing those diamond tools as Depression has a 1 versus 2 scenario for the Natsuki lovers. We saw Depression have a 1 versus 3 comeback. Can Depression maybe come back from 1 versus 2? Gonna be 112 to 59 as we see the Elytra. Good punish? No, does not go punish. Actually, it does go punish. So Memories does get KO'd. Bleh. Gonna be the last Amiibo for the Ditto Burritos, the rookie. It's 0 to 86 against Depression, another rookie. These 2 rookies right here could be some promising Amiibo for the respective teams. It's going to be 12 to 113. We're going to see forward tilt. We see PK Fire missing. It's going to be 22 to 114. Side B going to miss. Down smash 41 to 114. We see forward tilt. We're going to see just the gonna be grab. It's gonna miss, but a pair right here. Oh no, the missed forward smash from Depression. 47 to 127. Jab, jab, jab. Depression will survive. It's 49 to 139. Do we see a PK Fire? No, we see it miss. 49 to 142. And this side B right here will get rid of Lucas as the Ditto Burritos. They win this match 5 to 4. All right. So Fred with that leadoff win, but Memories able to turn things around. It was gonna be beautiful back and forth action, but 2 KOs from Memories. Part of the reason why Memories was able to get that second KO is because Dumas multiple missed Flare Blitzes from the Charizard. They didn't switch to the Squirtle. They maintained the Charizard the entire time, but Charizard just not capitalizing off any situation. Just missed Flare Blitz into missed Flare Blitz into missed Flare Blitz, allowing Memories to mine the Diamond tools. That also allowed Memories to get some significant damage onto Depression, which Bleh was able to finish. The Ditto Burritos, they have a Byleth on this team. Keep in mind, some of their starters are not playing in this game, as if we look at the bench, there is the likes of Layla on the bench, Piglet is on the bench, Chick-fil-A, who started a couple of games last season on the bench. So this team, maybe we could see a 6-man rotation as John Pickman having a pretty decent preseason so far for the Ditto Burritos. I do believe this team could make up for the absence of Tilted, and if they don't this season, I strongly believe they'll be able to draft that replacement deity in the Season 6 draft. We'll see what happens with the Ditto Burritos, as they have been to the finals their first 2 seasons, had one of their worst seasons in Season 3, getting bounced in the first round of the playoffs. They've been to the playoffs every single year. This season, though, this past season, Season 4, they lost in the Western Conference Finals to your worst nightmare, so we'll see what this team can do, because they do want to eventually come home with the hardware, that championship trophy. Alright, 1 game remains to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We'll talk about the Natsuki lovers in a little bit. We'll see. Honestly, for the Natsuki lovers, the only direction they can really go is up, because I don't expect them to have like a 1, 2, 3-win season this year. Keep in mind, 18 games instead of 16. I definitely think this team at worst will be around the 500 mark. Maybe they'll make it back into the playoffs, their first period since Season 3 when they were Red plus Blue in that inaugural year. Let's get that screenshot real quick. And we have one last match for tonight. Amiibo Engage versus the Chaos Corp. That will happen after our last and final break.
Squad strike.
Welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. For the final match of the night, we are going to have Amiibo Engage versus the Chaos Corp. So match 11, we will see Walmart, Happy Link, Dr. Crockpot, Right Wing, and Mercury versus Knapsack, Vespertine, Funshine, Brawl Trip, and Nachos. This is going to be the first preseason game for Brawl Trip, one of the rookies drafted from the Chaos Corp. This is Joseph's Meta Knight Amiibo. Bit of an exciting decision to see. We'll see as Vespertine, Funshine, they got moved up, Brawl Trip in the 4th slot. Alright. We'll talk a little more about these teams when we get started. The Chaos Corp was the only team between last round and this round to make a roster order change, and that was putting Brawl Trip in the roster and putting Nemesis on the bench. So we'll see how this works out. As you can see, the leadoffs for this match are going to be Walmart versus Knapsack. So that's going to be Holy Wars' Marth against Nightmare's Olimar. Your final match for tonight, preseason round 4, starts now. And the first damage is going to be dealt by Walmart right here. It's going to be 11-6 right now as we see the forward smash. Going to be 26-6 right now as this Marth taking big damage against the Olimar. Going to be 50-6 right now. Knapsack was drafted in this draft by the Chaos Corp, Nightmare's Olimar Amiibo, and we're going to see this Olimar does not go for the down air right there. Instead, going to be back air. Walmart still trying to find his way back onto the stage. 89-26. Now we see 139 as Walmart struggling against this Olimar. 139, 147. Now it's going to be up throw into up air. Going to get rid of the Pikmin, but not quite getting damage onto the Olimar himself. 116-55. We see the spot dodge, down throw, down air from the Olimar, 126-61. It's going to be a back throw right here, and Marth will barely survive that back throw. It's going to be 151-70. We're going to see just Knapsack throwing the white Pikmin, but big damage right here. No, Walmart, 186. He is still alive some way, somehow, but we're going to see what comes next. Parry, up tilt into up air. Knapsack at 94 right now. Could Walmart still get the KO even with the big damage? No, he will not. Walmart gets KO'd, but this could be easy picking for Happy Link, who does get the KO 4 versus 4 as Vespertine. Coming out right now for the Chaos Corp, it is 16-25. 38-25. Happy Link going back and forth with his Zelda so far. 153, 72-44. The Zelda got the up air juggle going a little bit. It's going to be up tilt. No, up tilt from the Zelda into up air. Happy Link still trying to make his way back onto the ground. It's going to be 98-44. See forward smash. 98-60. We see Happy Link going to go for that boomerang into will he go off stage? He will stay on stage. Back air. 98-79. Alpha smash attack here could be huge. Oh! We have a DBZ! The first the first ever DBZ in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history. It happened in the preseason. That was a trade right there. No! Dr. Crockpot self-destructs! So, chaos after chaos, breaking my ability to speak. It's going to be 11-37 right now. 30-37. Funshine going to be in the lead right here for the Chaos Corp. 36-50. 41-50. Roy Wing. So Holy Wars' Roy is out right now. 41-80. We're going to see just the Roy coming in right now. Funshine is at 87% right here though, so if Roy Wing can get a KO onto Funshine, that could be huge. 54-108. It's going to be, as we see, just a forward smash. No forward air. Funshine off stage. He will be able to come back even if he does need to use a feather. He will not need the feather. Instead, just go opting for an air dash instead. That's a tech right there. 63-134. But Roy Wing really needs to get a KO soon if they want Amiibo Engage to catch up. But instead, he's going to be off stage and he will come back onto stage. No! He gets KO right here. So Funshine going to get that KO right there. Mercury has a 1 versus 3 scenario for Amiibo Engage. 1 versus 2, but now Brawl Trip gonna make his preseason debut for the Chaos Corp. It's gonna be down tilt, neutral air. We see the flurry from the Meta Knight. 11-20, 18, 27 to 20 to 23, 34 to 23. Up air. 49, 58, 65 to 23 as Brawl Trip gets hit by the forward smash. 65-46 as we see Mercury. What can she do against the Meta Knight? She will get hit by the neutral air. 73-46. Side B barely misses. That one misses also too. 80-46 as we're going to see up next. Just going to be an up throw. Do we see up air? No. Side B going to miss. Jab. Brawl Trip off stage. 6-7. We see side B again. That one will not kill Brawl Trip, but another one here. If it can land, that one barely misses. 98-91. And there is still a King Deity in the back, by the way, for the Chaos Corp. It's going to be 121, but it's not going to be anything because Mercury gets KO right here, and the Chaos Corp, they're going to win this game 5-3. Folks, we just witnessed the first ever DBZ in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history. I hope you realize the significance of that. So, I know this is showing this right here, Dr. Crockpot being technically credited for that KO on Vespertine. Even though this is a preseason game, for anyone who tracks the preseason stats, all that, Happy Link will have 2 KOs, Vespertine will have 1 because Happy Link KO'd Knapsack, and then Happy Link with the DBZ KO'd Vespertine, Vespertine with the DBZ KO'd Happy Link. So Dr. Crockpot will not be credited with a KO for this match for anyone who tracks preseason games, all of that. But the first ever DBZ to happen in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history, I think that's the first time I ever get to commentate a DBZ live. I've seen a few in my history, like hosting Amiibo tournaments, all that, even like in personal tournaments, but that is insane. The first time I ever get to see one of those in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. And then my voice gives out, I'm just coughing and coughing. So I'm a little upset right now because I started coughing as soon. The DBZ that makes you cough. It was the DBZ that makes you cough. Happy Link and Vespertine. But they're called the Chaos Corp for a reason. They win this game 5-3 as Brawl Trip gets a good KO against Mercury in his preseason debut. No need for nachos, a 5-3 win. Get that screenshot right there. But just a reminder, Happy Link gets credited with 2 KOs instead of 1. Dr. Crockpot gets credited with 0 KOs instead of 1. Alright, that's going to do it for tonight. We are 2/3 of the way done with the Season 5 preseason. So, tomorrow night, probably not going to be live streaming tomorrow night. Friday night will probably be preseason round 5, with Saturday night then being preseason round 6. That or it might be Saturday and Sunday. Season 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League will begin next week. Obviously, we're going to give trainers about a day or two in order to update the roster so that they remove any excess bench players, because lots of teams will need to get down from 12, 11 to 10 or less by the time the regular season begins. But 2 rounds remain to the preseason. When we stream on Friday or Saturday night, we're going to see Chaos Corp at Miami, Green Bay at Novas, Natsuki Lovers at Buffalo, Fancy Feet Enthusiasts at Mid-Class Nation, Boston Brawlers at Amiibo Engage, JG Wentworth at Your Worst Nightmare, Ottawa at the Ditto Burritos, Cinnabon Splitters at the Time Zone Squad, Critical Crashers at Carbon Show's Team, 456 Squadron at Detroit, and to close things off not tomorrow night, but Friday or Saturday night, Grand Army of the Republic versus Toronto. Alright, so that was preseason round 4. We witnessed the first ever DBZ in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League history, even though it happened in the preseason. We'll see if one of these ever happens in the regular season, though. We've been 4 seasons done with it, haven't had one of them happen. Who knows? Anything can happen. Heck, we've yet to see a 5K performance in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. I definitely think we'll see one of those between now and, I don't know, Season 10. We'll definitely see one in 2026, no matter how long this league goes on for. But, alright. Thank you guys for watching. Preseason round 5 will take place in about 48 hours from now. So that's going to be at Friday night, most likely. Most likely Friday night, maybe Saturday night, depending on how I'm feeling and all that. Depends on my mood. But alright. Thank you, everyone. Y'all have a nice one, and we will see you in 2 to 3 days. But until then, enjoy.